feel like
Can't find milk in the store. Don't call you that.
It's more heavily skewed towards like the mama's boys. Like I've met some mama's boys. Like,
yeah, mama's boys be weird.
Like it's genuinely kind of like what the fuck happened between y'all to make y'all this
How many
way?
mama's boys y'all know?
I don't know.
Nah, but like when you catch one, you know
It's like it's an outlier.
Because it doesn't he be feminine to y'all?
I
Isn't he
would-
a little
It
feminine?
can. It can
Like-
be.
It's a little bit softer than he should
Yeah,
be.
they're soft. Like
Soft black man.
you know, I have a brother. I have 9 siblings. So
God damn.
Get to the money and slide, get to the money and slide. Free all the bros inside, free all the bros inside. Play with the bros, you die, yeah. Get to the money and slide, free all the bros inside, play with the bros, you die, yeah.
Hey man, say man, it's the Got 15 podcast coming back, man. Volume 3. Part Who Knows. Your boy Mike, man. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Michael.Porter, man. God damn. You excited ass, man.
Hey, but I'm ready to get some energy, bro. It's your boy Chan, man. Go follow me. Go follow me on Instagram at it's ChanMan1, man.
Hey man, y'all gonna follow the only Mike. Y'all know the greatest but yo, I feel like y'all had the
That
energy
shit was
today, bro. I
hilarious.
fuck with it, bro.
Hey,
Brendan, what
Hey,
you
bro.
finna do?
Follow the greatest nigga to ever do it, nigga.
Oh, wow.
The nigga behind the scenes, man. Realest producer,
yeah.
X.B. Daily, bro.
And we got a special guest to my left. Go ahead and shout yourself out.
I'm Lillian. You can follow me on Instagram, Lillian.elel.
Hell yeah.
You already know the vibes, man. Make sure y'all go check her out in the first time, man. And so I think we said we got Mr. Mike starting us off today, man. What you got for us, guy?
Hey man, we got a little conversation we had. It was a topic for I think it came from the viewers, from
Okay,
Instagram,
man. From
People-
the
Let's
from
do
the
it.
followers.
They wanted to know. For the girls, is mama's boys a problem? Like, is being a mama's boy, is that a problem? And for the men, is being a daddy's girl a problem?
I don't think I really run into too many daddy's girls for real, honestly.
Really?
I think there's
Have
a lot
y'all?
of them.
Yes.
Like, what is a daddy's girl though? Like she love her father?
Yeah.
She the type. She like, are just all about her dad. I'm gonna call my dad.
Yeah, like
call my dad. Yep.
Oh, dad. She she a daddy's girl.
yeah, like every
Okay.
problem she got in her life, she called
Yeah.
pops. Like, all right, like
You
damn.
fuck up, she like, yo, I'm finna call my dad.
Yeah, like, but I don't think I ran into too many people.
Not
like that.
in an excessive way. Like, I mean, you
Yeah,
get in a
I'm
car
saying.
accident, call your dad. I guess.
Right.
Like, but like,
I feel like
can't
it's
find
more-
milk in the store. Don't call your dad.
It's more heavily skewed towards like the mama's boys. Like I've met some mama's boys. Like,
Yeah, mama's boys be weird.
like it's genuinely kind of like what the fuck happened between y'all to make y'all this
How many
way?
mama's boys y'all know?
I don't know.
Nah, but like when you catch one, you know
It's like it's an
you like-
outlier.
trying
Like,
to
Because it doesn't he be feminine to y'all? Isn't
I
he
would-
a little
it
feminine?
can. It can
Like-
be.
It's a little bit softer than he should
Yeah,
be.
they're soft. Like
Soft black man.
I have a brother. I have 9 siblings. So
God damn. I'm sorry. I OD'd. But it was like that was an interesting fact we could have went over in the first one.
my daddy just ain't know when to stop. Okay, but one of my
that's
little
crazy.
brothers, his name is Jasper, and he's a mama's boy, and I cannot stand it. It's the worst, and it's just so feminine. Like, why you gonna run to your mom every time something happen? Like, you
How
can't
old
even
is he
fight
though?
with
How
him.
old
It's
is he though?
Well, he just turned 11, so.
He's a child.
But no, that's how they start. That's how they start, cause they don't just be like teenagers and they all of a sudden all up under their
That
mama.
is how I
It
do.
start
Because
young.
normally they be up on their mama. Then they turn 15, 16. Nuts start hanging a little bit. Then here go this other little shawty. Let me go ahead and be all up under her ass.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like is the natural progression of
But it also makes you. Would you not say like mama's boys know how to treat a woman in a way?
That's what I would think.
Like,
In a
But
way,
can you like, not want to say lead a woman. I gotta say this carefully, but like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta know how to be a man in a relationship though.
And you saying she can't learn that
You know
from
what I'm saying? From like just being so soft and with your mom all
Yeah,
the time.
like- Because if you treating your girl like it's your mom, that shit not gonna work how it's supposed to.
Yeah.
The
At all.
dynamic gonna be fucked up.
I mean,
I
it's
don't-
okay to a certain extent. Like, you respect your mom. Like,
that.
you
that's
gonna
what I was
you gonna
thinking.
make sure your mom has
You
the best
respect-
in the world.
you
course.
respect a lot of people. Your girlfriend should not be respected like you respect your mom.
Yeah.
Like, it should be
Sure.
respect, but it's like it's a different type of vibe. It's a different dynamic. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It should not be the same dynamic.
So
I'm
like
not picking up your underwear off the ground. You grown. Put them in the fucking. You know what I mean? Like.
Yep.
This nigga-
It's one thing. It's one thing for your woman to like, do your laundry and do the dishes and things like that. It's another thing for you to just be messy and a kid.
Okay, yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
If you can't even put your clothes in the bin and you can't even like make sure you're not a slob, and that's a character flaw. Okay. That's not on your girl to make sure that you're like a functioning human being. You know what I mean?
I feel like there's a difference between a mama's boy and a big ass little kid.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Well, it's just
Yeah,
like
that's true. That's true though.
Mama's boy is a spectrum. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's definitely a spectrum. It's not bad when it's just like I love my mom and I'm all about my mom. But when it's like all the way over here, it's an issue because it's like, we get in an argument, you calling your mom. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
what?
that is.
So like, have you had an experience where like it was a mama's boy that was, you know what I'm saying? I guess you call his mom on some shit, you know what I mean?
So my first boyfriend, he was actually my first boyfriend, he was great. You know what I mean? He was a mama's boy. He treated me the best. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
We just outgrew it. I was young. I was
Was
like
it how-
16, 17.
okay.
So it's just
Type
one of those,
stuff.
like, we just grew up and
Yeah.
we weren't supposed to be together. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
life.
That's just what it is. Like, it is what it is. But he was a mama's boy, but not too far. So he would treat me really well and this and that, but he wasn't over here, you know? But that's my only
So what was
experience.
the flaw in that mama's boy situation? Because you were saying like it's because from what I just heard, you said mama's boy treated you right. You know what I'm saying? You was taken care of.
Because I'm finna be so out bad when I say
Come
this.
on, keep it
So-
real.
So emotionally, he treated me amazing. Mind you, we're kids. We're in high school. So I dropped out. I'm working 2 jobs. I was always been on my hustling shit. You know what I mean? So I'm hustling and shit. I'm working 2 jobs. I got bread. He got a car. He paying a car note. But he work at Kroger and shit. You know what I mean? He not making no bread for real. So I would be like putting gas in his car sometimes. We going on dates. Like I give him my card to like give to the person to swipe. Like he's paying for it. It's like shit like that. You know what I mean?
To make it
Where
seem
it's
like he's paying
like
for it?
a kid. Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's
that's
about
real.
respect. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I would never want my man to feel inferior type. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like that was just. But I was at a stage of my life. I'm staying down. You know what I mean? That's one of those relationships. You know. You
But-
be real with that man. You split a public sandwich. You do what you got to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm saying it's like, do you think that was a flaw of being a mama's boy or just being a child?
Yeah, because his mama took care of him. You know what I mean? Like,
He had
You know
that
what I'm
dog
saying?
in him to really go get it.
yeah,
For real.
yeah. So, like, his mom taking care of him, like, you know, I'm making this shit happen. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm working 2 jobs. I'm working night shift at Waffle House and walking across the street to work at Dunkin'
Yeah.
right after
Yeah.
and changing in the bathroom. You know what I mean? So, it's like that type of shit, you know. But I got that because my mama ain't give me shit. Like, my mama, we was like very middle class when I grew up. When I was younger, we struggled a lot. But when
sure.
I grew up and we settled down with my stepdaddy, he made that money, okay? So we were very middle class. But my mama still like, I have to do chores, work for allowance, and then I use my allowance to pay my phone bill. You know what I mean? I always had to work for something. I only get the bare minimum clothes. Anything extra I want, I had to pay for that shit. You know what I mean? I had to work for it. So my mama instilled that in me. I love you, mama. You know what I mean? Like, she really made me independent. So I love her for that. You know what I mean?
Now that's smooth.
So-
That shit's tough.
Damn, bro. So I think it's just because
He just wasn't
I gotta-
hungry enough, bro.
I got a
Nigga
follow.
was
Like
tryna-
y'all think that like over nurturing is a thing as a parent, like
Yes.
Of course.
like making your like what it sounds like that nigga didn't know how to do the regular shit because his mom actually took care of him too much type shit.
I mean, yeah. And at some point, I feel like it's not his fault if that's just how he's raised.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
it's
true. I
like,
mean,
Nah, y'all don't understand.
if you always
she said nah.
I'm about to say nah. You ain't know.
you ain't
Hell
know, bro. You ain't know.
I've
I mean,
heard-
at the same time, though.
I've heard grown men, I'm talking like 23 years old, complain about how they mama or daddy just took them off the phone bill. I'm like, you understand? I was 16 walking into AT&T. They told me, they ran my social. They laughed in my face, said, go get your mama. I had to go to Boost. I had to go to Boost so they wouldn't run my shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
That's real.
these men be feminized out here. They listen to too much Ice Spice. They listen to too much City Girls. You know
Wait,
what I
so
mean?
but I'm
They
not
be
understanding
sassy.
though. So being a part of a okay, so let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this. So once you so let's say once you get money, right? Like once you succeed, boom, all that shit, right?
Yeah.
And then you have a child. He's 15, 16 in high school. He's playing sports. He's getting good grades. are you gonna then just not like, you know what I'm saying? Are you gonna not give him things, or are you gonna like how would you?
Nah, so I actually thought about this, and my whole thing is my kids are gonna live like a very good life. You know what I mean? They're not gonna struggle, but they are gonna have to listen. They are gonna have to work for shit though. I'm not just gonna give you $1 million. Say like it's not no trust fund. Well, they're gonna have a trust fund, but it's like stipulations. You know what I mean? Like make a business plan. I'll give you $1 million for it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you have to. You still
I
have
ain't
to
even
work.
saying $1 million.
$1 million.
I'm just saying. I'm
crazy.
just saying on some shit like you said in your situation where like he ain't have to pay his phone bill. He ain't have to pay for gas and shit like that. Like, would you not also have that for your kids if you could?
I mean, my kids, personally, I'm gonna give them money and they're gonna have to budget it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I want my kids to be able to. Yeah, I come from a rich family. My mama's rich. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I didn't get to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because I'm just thinking because you're gonna then make the kids that you're saying
Complain about
is feminized and bitch made.
But that's the thing. That's why I'm trying to do it like more on my mama type time, because like my mama made sure she instilled those qualities. Like I can still give my kids a good life, but instill qualities. It's not about the experience. It's about the character you instill in your kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's less about like them being able to wear the clothes they want and this. Yeah, like your kids should be able to do that. But if you just let them act how they want to act and this and that, yeah, they're gonna come out that way. But if you if you raise them with principles, character, values, morals, and things like that, I mean, they're just gonna have money. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
have a good life.
be good people with money.
Yeah, literally, that's all it is.
I think that's the goal. I mean, I was just thinking, like I said, because I feel like at least that's what most middle class families look like. You know what I'm saying? Where, well, at least like high middle class type shit.
Yeah.
Bro, them niggas ain't working for. Like I know plenty of like, especially me at UG, there's plenty of niggas who
Didn't have to work.
Don't work. You got a nice motherfucking Lexus, or you got a nice Mercedes or something, and then you know what I'm saying. You play your sports, you do your thing, and then you cool. Yeah. And it's like, okay, yeah, like my folks made sure I was completely straight, but I wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? But
spoiled type shit.
At the same time, I'm thinking, okay, let's say in 20 years, like we're completely well off. Like I'm not saying I'm finna go fucking finance, fucking Hellcat or some shit, but. Why like
might get the stock?
Why would I not put you in something decent if we have the means to it?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I feel like it's more so limitations, like she said. It's like
make sure
boundaries.
Make sure that they earn it type shit at least.
Like you can earning.
Or at least they make sure they earn it.
Like, yeah, you can't just hand your child every fucking thing in his life. That's how you create a bitch.
Yeah, and I feel like that's where people.
No, that's true though.
Yeah, facts.
People get it wrong when they think you have to put your child through struggle for them to like be a good person. Nah. Don't get confused. Like that's just, I feel like that be how people make themselves feel better about the experience they gave to their child. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if you're really present during those vital moments until they like 8-10 years old, money ain't gonna change that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I thought you do gotta have some kind of ups and downs in your life. But I think for me, especially for young boys, that's what sports is for. It's simulated trauma. Yeah. It go up and down. Like your emotions are up and down. You gotta
learn how to take a loss.
Take a loss, how to put in hard work, and then lose, and then how to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But
pressure make diamonds, bro. That's all.
Oh, this nigga loves this quote. Bro.
Pressure makes diamonds. I stand by
that. What does it make?
Pressure makes diamonds.
All right, bro.
Hey, with that being said, man, it's been a Got 15 podcast, and we out, man. Peace.
Get to the money and slide. Get to the money and slide.
Appreciate y'all popping out to the podcast, man. Make sure y'all leave a like. Go ahead and comment something. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, so you don't miss any of our videos, bro.
And make sure you subscribe to our Patreon for exclusive behind-the-scenes videos posted weekly. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TikTok, and I already know we're on YouTube, man. Go check us out everywhere.
Show.